I grew up in a Christian family with the father as a pastor. I think there's a lot of stigma around mental health. I just push it on the rug and hide it. I think that was a lot of like the culture that I grew up in that either you have to push through and overcome it or hide it and not show it. I was a family nurse practitioner, so I knew.
You knew something was up.
Yeah. I'm Lois Cho, CEO, co-founder of CHO Wines, and I struggle with seasonal affective disorder. I always describe it as this like heaviness on my chest, not wanting to get out of bed in the morning, not being fully present.
Every day for days and weeks on end?
Mm-hmm. Every day, yep. I would have a lot of dark thoughts and like maybe it's better for me not to be here. And those are scary thoughts to have when you have a family and a partner. The counseling helped in some respects, but I realized that it wasn't enough. And so I actually ended up taking antidepressants. And I think at the time I really wanted it to be something that would go away really quickly.
In 2020, Lois says she tried to escape, fleeing the Northwest with her husband, Dave, and their 3 children.
I told them, Mom is having a really tough time. And sometimes I get really sad when it's very gloomy and rainy. And so we're going to California to be around family and son. And so they were, okay, it was normalized. All right, that's why we're going.
And did running to Southern California work?
No.
Why not?
Because it was the pandemic.
The pandemic was her turning point.
For me to realize, like, I need help. And this isn't something that I can just escape or try and win over.
Obviously, I'm a chronically happy person, so the depression, I didn't know much about it.
It looks good.
And it took time, Lois says, for Dave to learn how to respect what she was feeling.
So in the beginning stages, it was a lot of like, try and snap out of it.
Totally not getting it.
Yeah.
And how to best support her.
I mean, being open about it and, bringing that to light, I think it's the best thing we can do to our, teach our kids.
In 2022, the Chos returned to Oregon, planting the roots of their dream.
So what do you do to take care of yourself?
Actually, I went to the gym this morning at 5 a.m. I'm wearing really warm socks right now. I take nice warm baths.
And in this patch of Pinot, quickly creating a community.
If you'd like to do a tasting, you walked in a really good day because we do have a guest winemaker today, so you get 2 tastings for the price of 1.
That transformed what Lois used to call her season of darkness into a season of opportunity.
Because I'm not alone during harvest anymore. I'm not alone during the winter months.
And while she admits, yes, she is anxious over what the next few months could bring,
100%, always.
Lois now calls the loss of daylight and the change of seasons, which makes it possible to grow and sustain their family's livelihood, a gift.
Acceptance is loving all the parts of me, not just the happy parts. It's a process that I've learned to cope with and realize these are cycles that come, and when it does happen, now I know how to deal with it. Because depression is very lonely, and it seems like you're in a cone of loneliness and nobody understands. But the only way out of it is to talk about it.